1 2 1 2 1 2. Play it back. Is it gonna come back? What's up, everybody? I'll bring this down just a tad bit. What's up, everybody? What's up? I finally got things working right, y'all. Finally got things working right. Got some new things going on. Tonight, I'm not gonna go on live and talk too long. I just wanted to check out what I got going on, making sure that it is working right. You guys cannot see what's kind of been diligently kind of working down in my basement or my laboratory and kind of finally getting things together. If you haven't didn't see over the weekend where Betrayal Meets Truth, Martell Taylor stage play, that's downtown Pontiac at the Pontiac Flagstar Strand Theater. You missed yourself a treat. I'm gonna go ahead and share real quickly this, but I'm not gonna be on long. But it was a good time. It was a good time. 2 shows. I made the 7 o'clock show. Me and my son. Daughter. And was able to have a good time. So over the last 2 or 3 days, I really had to remodify a lot of things that I got going on here at the laboratory, here at home, and then also in the office at the pod. I got some things changing there as far as equipment and moving around some things just to make it accommodatable to what I'm trying to do moving forward. I believe that I upgraded my audio situation up in this joint right now. Here at the lab, I'm making it a lot easier for myself. I'm El Cheapo, so I don't like to spend money like that. But was able to, I just had to get some things in order. I work hard enough for that, I believe. So tomorrow, man, we're going to be going on the Sharon Moore. We're going to be talking about Sharon Moore tomorrow. And we're going to bring the show back to the point of, bringing people in again. I had to make a short detour with that. But again, we getting back to the basics. I had to do some things and get things in order. But I would really like to talk about the Sharon Moore thing, man. It's a bad thing. It's not a great thing. I ain't happy about it. I ain't happy to see this brother going through this. Sharon Moore, I'm not going to say that he was absolutely the best choice to be the Michigan coach. But for him to be able to slide in that position, and I'm not going to say he didn't deserve to have that position. I believe that he did deserve it. Was there probably other coaches available that better? Yeah, but he was with Jim Harbaugh when they won the championship. So I ain't mad at that. You know what I mean? I'm not mad at the fact that he got that position. I was looking for him to make the most of it, man. And man, it's just so crazy how 6 days ago, everything, I ain't gonna say was okay. It was rumors of brewing and things like that, but just for things to happen the way that they did 5 days ago, and it's heartbreaking. So tomorrow, I do want to talk about that tomorrow evening. And now I not only want to talk about that, I want to talk about the upcoming swearing in of the new administration of the city of Pontiac. I'd like to talk about that. Talk about some upcoming things that's going on around, here and there. But not just that. National news is in the projection. That's what I want to do. And again, bring some more guests in. I know my man Marcus Bowman, I'm about ready for you to come on now. I had to recoup and get things together, brother. So right here, you guys this is more of my show right here. My show of what I got going on right in front of you guys. But right behind us right here, I have another live stream station. This is what I've been working on, 2 live stream stations. This is more of my show. And then when I want to go ahead and do something different, I can go here. Got my audio set up right there. Got a simple camera going on back here, and then I can do live shows right there, standing up, or business where I don't want this background, I can, so this is more of the show that we do, or that I do. And yeah, so we're gonna get back to it. Coming tomorrow evening, there is a meeting that I need to attend, not for super very long, but it's important to me that I do go to this meeting tomorrow, which I will be doing. So I'm gonna give my little 2 cents on Sharon Moore right quick, and then I'm done. Sharon Moore, man. If you listening, brother, and I know you're not listening, man. Sharon Moore, you can recoup from this, bro. It's gonna take a lot of time, though, man. Sharon Moore is a little bit younger than me, but if we was to talk and he would listen to advice, I would say is just keep living, dog. We all know the mistake. The biggest mistake of what you did, Sharon, was the affair was one thing, man. The affair was one thing, but the other thing that was really detrimental was going to the house, bro. That was the kicker. Cause Sharon, you would have got hired at another college, high school or something like that, but maybe another prestigious college, mid-major, something like that. You would have got that. Let little time, two years fly by. But all I'm gonna say to you, Sharon, bro, if you could hear something I'm listening, man, just keep your head up, dog. You got the national championship. Nobody could take that away from you. Focus. I don't think they're gonna really jail time you. You know what I'm saying? I think you're gonna get some probation, probably with that mental evaluation. Get your mind right, dog. You might get a little time. You never know, man. But if you do, you ain't gonna be crazy time. But I would say, if I was you, just lay back, man. Focus on your money. How you can get it, because I know a lot of it is probably contract voiding type of situation that happened with you getting fired and then going and do what you did. And then who knows if your wife, man, might divorce you. I don't know. And then sue you or try to take half. Who knows? I don't know what's going to come as far as that. But I would just tell, Sharon Moore, man, it's going to get better from here. It's probably going to get worse a little bit more, man. But after the dust settle, like everything else, people are going to move on to the next big story. And what you did is going to forever be there. But it's going to die down with time. And you maybe not in man's eye, but God, you can be redeemed off of, he can redeem you, you know what I mean, as far as the faults that you felt like you made. So, bro, just stay strong. Don't do nothing to yourself. If you was hearing me, I wish I could tell you that. But it's a crazy situation. Crazy situation. So that's what we're going more or less probably talk about tomorrow night. I am just so happy right now, and I know you guys can't tell, but I am so happy right now that I got my situation and my audio and my video stuff right. It took me a whole week, y'all. I mean, before I get off of here, it took me a whole week. I thought that my machine was messing up. I just bought this thing, a new piece of equipment, and I bought this new piece of equipment to make it easier and better for me. Not only for me, I will also use this piece of hardware, not only for myself, but I'm gonna use this piece of hardware for clientele work too. But it was like, okay, I got it, and it ain't working right. Come to find out, it was a simple problem that I was having, and it was my internet, and my internet never worked. My internet never messes up at home, ever messes up. And I'm like, yo. So when it was messing up, I didn't understand what or why the reason behind that was. And I'm like, yo, what is it? So when I finally figured that out, I had to order some new pieces. But I ordered a couple of new things too, which I probably shouldn't have did. No. Yeah, I should have did, because it makes the whole experience better for me. But ordered a couple of pieces. I got, you guys can't see right here, but right here is a touch screen. So I could just touch the screen. Sharon Moore comes up. Boom. I could just touch them. Boom, bam. My hookup come up. Touch screen. Boom, stream. Whatever I got on here will pop up. If I bring video sources up, let's see here. What I'm working with right now is the YOLO Box Extreme. So I could pull up a video here. So I'll pull up Pontiac at nighttime. Boom, I'll pull this video. No, I don't want that video. Let me see, pull something up else real quickly. Oh, we're going to pull up Ghetto Smurf. Well, let's pull up Ghetto Smurf. And then I could just, like we talking, I'm talking, boom, bam, here go Ghetto Smurf. And there you go. But I got to turn this audio on. So the video, audio, we need to have that on. So here go Ghetto Smurf.
And don't you feel like that sometimes you be trying hard and shit ain't popping off? Don't you feel like that sometimes? You trying hard and shit ain't popping off. You get mad. And you say I'm gonna quit because you don't see the results right away and you just wanna stop. Well, that's how I feel right now. I just wanna stop. Make me wanna cry sometimes. Make me wanna cry sometimes.
See, you know what I'm saying? So I can pull up crazy videos. I can do all types of stuff. Also, I can bring guests in directly off the screen. I was able to do that previously, but it was in a. I like to always explore and go deeper into the rabbit hole. I can up the game, and so I upped the game. I upped the production game with some new material that I've gotten for myself, but not just for myself. It's going to help with client work too, for things that are coming up down the pipeline that I should be able to help people with. So now that I got my quality back on point, and I figured out what was the snag with what was going on with the video feed. Now we got that. We shouldn't have any problems going forward. I got a couple of more tests to run to make sure that guests are able to come in and we able to do that right. Also, I probably will be, I don't know, maybe streaming a TikTok. I really don't know. It's not a really huge big deal that I do or not. I don't know. It don't really, it's whatever. But tomorrow we will, if time permit, we will be going into this story tomorrow about Sharon Moore, and we're going to be bringing guests back into the hookup, you know what I mean? And we're going to be having fun, and I always been like, I'm going to do this again and tomorrow or whatever. The only reason why I couldn't or wouldn't doing it because my setup is just so complicated, y'all. Like, my setup is so complicated down here. It's like I spend time. It's so complicated. The things that I got going on, in general. But things are so complicated the way that I have them and the way that I'm doing them. Sometimes I have to really sit back and revamp, or sometimes it costs money to actually to downsize, because everything that I kind of got is really to scale. But sometimes you have to pay to downscale a little bit, because everything don't need to be as big as it used to be anymore. So I had to invest in some things that were a little bit smaller, lighter, and faster, quicker to move around with. And I have one setup that's primarily used overall for business live streaming and things like that at my office. Then I have my home setup. But not that I don't like my old way of doing things. I like it. But I just want to try new things and incorporate. And that's the thing. You always got to be brainstorming and thinking about how and what you can do moving forward. Like right now, I'm thinking, when it comes to Effigy Media Arts, what's next? You know what I mean? Like, what can I bring to the table next? What type of things are fading out? What type of things are coming in? How can I get ahead of the curve or the curb, whatever you want to call it, on certain things? Can I get in a creative zone where I can see something, if I can get into a creative zone, microphone cord, get myself into a creative zone where I am innovating. You know what I mean? And that's where I want to be. Like, I want to continue to be innovative and things like that. So that's where a lot of my mind state goes at this point, trying to figure out what I can do to be, innovative moving forward. So I'm happy right now with my setup. I'm happy with my setup. Sometime I might pop in I think in the morning sometime it might be best I do my little show right there, because I almost, get up in the morning. I can stand up at this setup the way I got this set up over here, because I don't always want to be sitting down. If I get up in the morning and do a show, boom, get up right there, have my coffee sitting right here. I can stand up, can move around a little bit, do my show, boom, boom, still bring in guests, still can bring in phone calls, still can do all the same things I did do. And then later in the evening, when I'm sitting down and really kicking it and relaxing, then I can sit here at the news desk, you know what I'm saying? And I can just sit and kick it and talk with you guys. But again, last night, man, was just a wonderful and a good time. If you missed it, it's okay. If you missed Martell Taylor's show, if you missed it, that's okay. Y'all missed it. Don't beat yourself up about it. But yours truly recorded it. And it looked good, y'all. It's 100. It looks good. I told Mark, I said, hey, bro, look like I could jump through the screen how good I did. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bro, that's one thing I know how to do. I can shoot some doggone video. I'm like very good at that. Bro, what I do, I am very good at it. I am so good. Like, I mean, people don't know how much pride and time and hard work I put into video production and just doing it. It gets tiring sometimes. And the only time I get tired with it for real, is if I ain't getting paid right. I'll drink to that real quick. That's when I get tired and I don't want to do it, because sometimes, really, in a lot of ways, I stopped doing as much video work because I'm getting paid just as much to do live streaming. See, because when you're doing live streaming, you go to the event, it's about the pre-production. That's what live streaming is about. Live streaming is all about the pre-production. And of course you have to execute it while you're there, but the pre-production is the key to live streaming, because like I rarely have miscues during live events because I prepare. So it's all about preparation. Now, when you do video work, when you do film for someone, or you're doing filming and you're creating a promotional or a video or whatever it is that you're doing, when you're doing those types of things, it's all about post-production. Okay? You still have to execute while you're on set, or you still have to execute while you're doing what you're doing. You still got to do that. And you still got to execute at a high level. But it's all about the post-production, how you edit, how you bring that whole thing together, how you can put the story together. That's what that is all about. But you got to know how to shoot it right first. So it still comes, the intersecting part of both of them is you have to still perform the day that you're shooting. So if it's live stream or not, you still have to be up to the task for that. That's where the whole thing intersects at. But on one hand, live stream is all about pre-production and execution, and filming for someone is all about execution and the post-production, executing the day of, making sure, because even last night when I filmed the play for Martell, and it's a dope play. It's a great, great, great play. You guys are going to love it. When you get a chance to see it. However, Martell depends to market it or put it out. However, he decides to do that. But there's always still snafus or here and there a problem. But knowing how to overcome that problem while you're filming, while you're doing what you're doing. I encountered a problem or two, just of nobody else's, but of what I was doing, you know what I mean? And adjusting, you know what I mean? So you have to figure it out. And when you're shooting a play, for real, the lighting conditions are one thing you're on the fly. You don't have time to adjust this stuff. It's about going to go see the venue. It's about going and talking to the sound production guy. It's about talking to the actual staff production guy. It's about seeing, knowing your lens, the focal length. And the main thing is you got to have a 2-camera shoot at least, at minimum. And you have to have knowledge of knowing your camera. And that ain't a time to play. Like when you're shooting things like plays, or you think, because there's not a do-over. You can't tell, while a live play is going, you can't say, hey guys, could you redo that part? You can't. It's none of that. You got to know what you're doing beforehand. And I can say I am very happy with what they produced on the stage, and I'm very happy with what I produced with these cameras last night. Very happy with what I was able to do. So looking forward to Martell sharing that, however he's going to do that. This is dope. Okay, this is dope. I got it going on right now. Okay, so I'm not going to really stay on too much longer here. Let me see. I don't know who's watching. What's up, Laurel Jefferson? Go ahead and make a comment. Give me a comment if you like, please. So yeah, that's pretty much how I'm going to be coming on here for now. Also, I upgraded my audio situation too. That was an important thing to me I had to do. I was running, I'm telling you guys. Move this over here. Guys, and I still got some cleaning up to do. But I was running all types of stuff in the background. I was running another audio interface. I know you don't know what this is. I was plugging my mic into this, plugging my mic into it, running into this computer, and letting the computer clean up the audio and shoot it back out. So when I was talking, I was getting a delay in my headphones when I was doing it like last week and the week before. But I was trying to clean up my audio so my audio sounds real good and crisp. I was like, dog, I am tired of doing that. I'm tired of doing that. So Zoom came out. Which is an audio place. This is a great little audio interface. I really like it. We use it for many things. But Zoom came out with something called the Zoom PodTrack P4 Next. And I said, you know what? I'm going to get it. F it. So I copped that. I have the original P4, but I hooked it up to that computer so I don't have to be switching things back and forth. So I got my Mac Mini, M1 Mac Mini back there, set up, everything set up. Got my audio, got my microphone. Everything's all set up for this computer for my streaming on this. And everything is set up for this streaming situation over here. And I got the new P4 Next. And the reason I got this is because a lot of the, like I said, on this device or this machine that I'm working on right here, I don't have a ability to clean up the audio with. This mixer that I bought or I have, I don't know if you guys can see it. It's this little thing, it's a little small little thing. It allows me to go ahead and clean up the audio directly. In a nutshell, it allows me to go ahead and I'm noticing I got another track that I didn't have on that other one, but it allows me to clean up the audio background. Like I say, ahead of me is basically just the furnace, the water tank, the sub pump, all this stuff that make noise in the basement is right in front of me. But you guys can't pretty much hear it too much. So let me hear something. It's called AI noise reduction. So if I press that button, hold on. So I don't know if you guys just heard that just a little bit. I depressed it and pressed it again. AI listened to my background noise and then it just brought it down a little bit by the magic of AI, whatever the case may be. But it gave me some better background. I can deal with this. I like this, and this is cool. And this is small enough to put on my desk, you know. And so I'm digging that. And yeah, so everything is cool, and I like what's going on right now. So whoever's watching Laurel Jefferson, I want to see who that is. I'm going to type your name and see who this person is because you don't have a profile picture. So let's see. Laurel Jeffries. I'd like to know who's on my live. And since you ain't got a, I don't like Laurel. Laurel Jeffries. So Laurel Jeffries is a ghost account, is a person that watches me, obviously. I don't know who you are, but I hope you're getting what you need out of watching me. You know what I mean? I'm doing fine. I'm doing okay. You know, God is blessing and we working. You know what I mean? So, yeah, in a nutshell, I will be coming on tomorrow and talking about this situation, which is terrible. Not happy to see it at all, but I will be getting on talking about this and some things that's going around in the state of Michigan and, you know, activity as I'm, you know, we ending up at the end of the year. I wish and hope that you guys had a safe, whoever listened to the repeat of this, have a great, had a great and wonderful weekend. And if you just relax, chill out, that's all it needs to be. That's all it is. It's all good. You guys make sure that you take care of yourself. Be safe this week coming. And we will be getting at it for sure now that I got some things situated here. And going to be working on some new things at the pod very shortly to bring some new exciting things for clientele that might come through. And got to start back advertising some more with the pod. Yeah, it's just been a hectic year, bro. It's been one of those years. You know what I mean? But it's what it is. All right, guys. With that being said, I bid you adieu. And y'all have a good one. This is my test. I know everything groove, and we good. Peace.